Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you beautiful rainbow people in between, welcome back to the Belfort and Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Yesterday, well, let's see. We finished the Ruby Sea, got Gosetsu out of voluntary hostage situation, stopped a Primal's giant fuck-off sword, which was pretty awesome, and also ran through Shisui, the Violet Tides, supposedly rescued a Ruby Princess with the Yansha, and now we're in the Doman Liberation Front's base, the House of the Fist, where I fucked up with Aetheryte. Do not mess with the rabbit wife. Let's continue, shall we? Right. What is up, Alize? As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetheryte. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but I help my brothers with my brother's help. So we're gonna pull Alphinaud into this? We've been missing that diplomacy thus far. Stop. You hear this, indolent? He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. Hello, person I do not know. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took to the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage. The next we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey. Alone and unarmed, he beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. One by one, my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. He would dance amidst their blades for a time, then drawing close as if to embrace. One after another. He made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted. But on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience. He desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. A hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons, at least, held his interest. For he took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded far eastern blades, said to be fascinated by one of the storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often presented those of defeated enemies as gifts. My apologies if you couldn't tell all the way through that. I was trying my hardest not to sneeze. Like it snuck in just as I started talking. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying. He's collecting swords. We all feel the same. But my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong. The strong become the heroes of tale. We were not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. And that end is a rabbit wife. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain old age. Hey, dog, how you doing today? Did that meeting ever happen, or did they never show up? What say you to the House of Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I concede, it may seem somewhat lacking. Ah. It just never showed up, huh? That's so fucking weird. Okay. Well, I hope things even out eventually. That seems, So they're showing up today after scheduling for yesterday. Okay. It has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little unless. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand. But Zeno soon put paid to that. With the aid of Yotsuyu and the secrets she sold. That is strange. Indolent, I do hope you have taken this opportunity to rest and recover. I'm a giant rabbit wife. I don't need sleep. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of the massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Alamegan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few, and our enemies are legion. We are weak, and they are strong. Yet, with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. Only hope that the depth of our predicament is not shaking your commitment to our cause. Never! Victory will be ours! Oh no, I relish the challenge. Not so long as I can expect a suitably generous reward. Let's stay positive about this. Aye, that it will. The hero of Eosa on our side, we cannot lose. The stubborn remainder. The stubborn remainder. Yugiri would like to have a word with you. She's already had like several words with me. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though, now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hien commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be to both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Indolent. Let us go among the people and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. However, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you, if that's alright. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective. Nomai is not far. I say we begin there. Tsunomai! Is everything a mess in the end of the year? Holidays. Nice. Indolent. I'm glad to see that you too put thought into your garments, given the covert nature of our activities. Bitch, I'm wearing the same thing as I always do. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants, Indolent as a leader, and we as her assistants. With any objectives? I don't talk that much. I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then without further ado, let us begin. Why do I feel like I should be strumming a banjo? Strutting across a dirt road. Come, Gigi! Let us merchant. Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in the Mai again, though the Imperials never sealed our borders. Folks like you have taken to avoiding Yansha ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lacked for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it has only gotten worse. Do not worry, for I am Indolent Scotty, agent of badassery, rabbit wife extraordinaire. You, a merchant, forgive me my skepticism, but struck me less a woman of commerce and more common sellsword. Well, I do have a giant-ass sword. Hancock was a little robust. Let's just smile and nod. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly. Those who did not fare better, a little better. Okay, that was a fucking sentence. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. The Imperials demand laborers, we comply. They demand conscripts to send as soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. I sell the most gentlemanly poses. Is that a fucking wolf? Okay. Traveling merchant, and meat perchance? Bah! Better not to know when I has so little coin. I veil your eyes upon me. Do you not know the Lupin? Surely you have not been long in Yansha, else you would. For generations, we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with each passing day, as others will tell you. I mean, I got an almond cream croissant. That's not exactly meat, though. Grilled chicken? I guess that counts as meat. Alright, that should be... Oh. There we go. Ooh, rice fields. Foreign peddlers in Nomai. Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. So, saying that, I know of no village in Yansha that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monten, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There's the dormant enclaves, of course, but that lies beyond the Daryu moon gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. So that giant gate we saw has a name. Good to know. Ha! Indolent, what have you learned? Everybody's poor, and they keep mocking me. Lisa and I encountered much the same. They have pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing Imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return. And without him... I've seen these faces before. That's the same weary hopelessness. It's like I'm back in out of Ganaha. Okay, this place has a pretty good day and night theme. The ones we leave behind. Yugiri is uncertain how best to proceed. Let's not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Nomai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Inland, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. I spy blue quest. Doth it have an aetheryte current? We shall see. It does. Fly, my pretties. Honami needs your help with a pest problem. You have doubtlessly already taken in the paddy fields that fill Nomai. We rice farmers consider our paddies as children. They certainly require just as much attention. In our early dailies, we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. If you would like to know more about life in our village, why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? Speak to my husband, Ageta. I know he will be glad for any help he can get. Out of you! Right. Something smells. Fakata hopes you enjoy foul odors. I'm sorry, what? Hello there, traveler. I require your help if you have the time. Well, I belong to the Doman Liberation Front. I am also a proud resident of Nomai. My own responsibilities to the village. I have been told to guard this spring, and under no circumstances am I to leave my post. However, there is another job related to the village I need to take care of. I was hoping you might do it in my stead. Here, take this liquid and sprinkle it around the area over there. You have my thanks. A bucket of doopy brown ooze. Huh. I'm not gonna think about it. Wait, are we pouring it? Wow, we're pouring it all over the place. That's here. I can do that over there too. Right. Over there next. I see an aetheryte current. Or ether current. I keep saying aetheryte current. Right. Back up that way. Oh. Not get stuck on geography. Would like to help me tend my fields? That sounds fantastic to me. Not too many young folk left in the village, and rice farming is hard work, let me tell you. Firstly, I would have you remove the arrowheads from my fields. It is a pesky weed that inhibits the growth of rice plants. Come to speak with me again once you are done. Okay, for the reason I thought they were actually shooting arrows into the fields. Oh, there's two up here. Farming. Alright, done with the arrowheads, buddy. I see you've worked quite a sweat. Thanks for helping. Namai is actually a local term for arrowhead. It does make you wonder just who thought the naming of it after a weed was a good idea. Next, we need to deal with any pests that lurk in the paddies. Although it will not be your job, per se. We shall use the house sparrows I've trained for the task. I keep them in birdcage and set them free near my paddy fields. Once they have all flown for the cage, clap your hands. I've trained them to recognize that as the signal to begin the work. Oh, you want just a flock of sparrows, aren't you? Clap. Anything else, buddy? Thank you so much for your help. I will not be needing to worry about pests for the time being. I've told my wife to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go on ahead and talk to her. I still have work to take care of here. I'll ruin your rice fields with a Magitech motorcycle. I can talk, I swear. Hey, lady, I'm done. Hello again. I do hope that work was not too hard on you. It's not an easy job, but the sense of satisfaction when you are able to taste the very rice you reap words do not do the sensation justice. Harvest is still a long way off, but we are ready to put the work in. All we need is a little help from the weather and all things will be fine. Oh my, I almost forgot. Here's your payment for today. Thought they didn't have any money. Can this lady afford to give me 915 gil? looks like. Let's go grab it before we proceed elsewhere. Alright, let's see. Oh, check out that view, Gigi. Boy. This looks fantastic. Amazing at night. Weather system is nice as well. Hell yeah, it is. Though it does get kind of quirky at times. Like, how to put this? It's really weird to see Corthus when it isn't snowing. Thank God I can't die from fall damage yet. Like, Corthus is like the only area that has, in my mind, a set weather pattern. Everywhere else, well, maybe it'd be weird to see it snowing in the Sagoli, but everywhere else is kind of ever-flowing, proper. What's that back here? Last part. And then looks like the MSQ is over there. So I summon Quay. Attack mode. Come Quay. Uh-oh. Looks like we're in for a tussle. Am I great? Let's go. Tiny Caterpillar. Fuck my mouth. Hello, little boy. How are you? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. You would have been caterpillar food. Fuck, you're right. What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Are we seriously looking for flowers right now? Alright. So they grab us an Ethergrid. I feel like I keep running into them. If I'm not looking at Heavensware, they just kind of pop up on me. Golden Carnation. It's grape flavored. Really? Alright. As for fighting one of the beetles. Fuck you, Paul McCartney! Alright, great flavor thing. What you got for me? Are you kidding? Did you just summon a childhood book character to here? Oh, Mr. Hungry Caterpillar. You don't look at all as I remember you. All that's rainbow colors. Done and done. Little, person, I got your fucking flower. I will now extort you for money. With my gill. Any other ones will do. Mother wouldn't want anything else. For a dead woman, your mother's picky. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, miss. It's twice you've saved me now. If you have some, time to spare, maybe you could, come with me? I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the woman who's shown me such kindness. We buried them off a cliff to the west of the village. It's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. God damn it. I'll show you. Runs out and disappears into the ether. Let's go return to the fisherman and look for this area. It's right up there. And let's just turn in this other quest. Do a U-turn and go up there, I guess. If it wasn't for these lines, this place would be extremely weird to navigate. Thank God for the mini-map. Finished already? Fantastic. You forgot my voice already. Yes, I did. Shut up. No doubt you are wondering just why the liquid smells so foul. Well, it's made from a mix of pungent ingredients. Animal innards, resin, and garlic, to name a few. It does a fantastic job of keeping the beasts at bay. One of my friends in the Alamecan Resistance taught me how to make it. Oh, and you will want to give your clothes, let's see, 3 thorough scrubbings to do it. I'll just change it to different armor. That's fine. Throw this into a ditch and turn it. Alright, looks like we're meeting a kid at their parents' grave at midnight. Yeah, that's not suspicious. Let's see. Loop around there. Oh, maybe it was near the ether, or the ether current was. God, there's so many things with ether in this thing. I keep mixing them up. Oh boy. That aura site, ether right, ether currents, and other crystals, and Hey, I found the place. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. The grave starts talking, I'm leaving. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one of your home then. Azami! Azami, are you there? Azami? What in the... You should be here. Get away from my sister. Oh, so it is a girl. Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters, brother. She even helped me pick flowers for Mother and Father. Go back to the village. Now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. think me ungrateful. My sister's the only family I have. You saved her then? Thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked that you leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here. So please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. Said your parents were buried here. She told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion, left to fight for Lord Kian. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. Soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square, with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, called them fools, called them traitors, say they deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they'll never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave, if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. And this is all we got. So please, don't take it from us. Well, if I didn't hate the garlics before, I hate the garlics now. Alright. Time to go. You come at a good time, Indolent. We had but recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? Dude, this place is kind of fucked up. I was not aware of these events. The boy, you say, he told you all this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me. That outburst is unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Yan have foreseen this, that our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronunciation. Pronouncement? God, fuck that word. It feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Ooh, new gloves. What do you think, Lyse? There's gotta be something we can do, right? We can't just give up and go home. Not after everything we've been through. The new Ruby Tithe. Yugiri is troubled by what she has seen. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of Fierce and consult our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly! We must find a place to hide. Oh, that can't be. Gonna stick out like a... I was gonna say sore bunny, but that made no fucking sense. Someone come in. I didn't hear anything. Behind me, Indolent. They come from the south. Oh god, the Confederacy is rising again!
Imperials.
Imperials? In my Nomai? It's more likely than you'd think. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Shigiri gonna have to put herself up as a hostage? We're gonna have to figure out something with pirates again. That is a snazzy-ass armor, though.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now!
Ah, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered.
Charitable my ass.
As loyal subjects of the Empire who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
You don't just stand there, dude. Wow, they actually chose the Beastmen. I thought they hated Beastmen.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Because they know the parents were in the rebellion.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
I just have a big-ass sword. How
There's
did they
no
not
telling
notice
what
me?
might happen to those people. We have to help them. And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me?
I mean, sure, I got nothing else to do.
Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready. But I should be going with you. I came here to fight! Soon enough, Lys. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution. I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Oh, they should have fly attacked us. Lys, come back here. We need defending. Alright, I guess we're tracking people down now. Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. With me, Indolent. We must hurry. 1 second. Wolves and weeds. Roy Zen has lost sight of something important. I lost my grandchild. Please, help me search for him. He was right next to me when until a short while ago. Cannot believe I lost sight of him so easily. He was asking a lot of questions about the Run River. Perhaps he went there searching for something. Oh, I truly hope it is not the case. I've heard the group of Lupin looters room. Ah, the group of Lupin looters. A group of Lupin looters. A group of Lupin looters. Fuck. Roam the area of late. Please search along the One River for my grandson. I shall continue to look for him here. If you ain't fucking moving. I think that's another one. Let's see, do you give a people card? Whacking day. Kohagi would like you to whack slow. And what the fuck? I asked you to help with my problem of mine. Some water serpents that recently infested the One River. They used to only be found further to the west, but for one reason or another, some have found their way closer to Namai. If prepared properly, they are quite delectable. However, there are far more in the river than one could ever hope to cook. No, the numbers must be controlled by other means. Please slay a few of them for me. Enough to stop them from taking the whole river for their own. Oh, and should you happen to get your hands on a few of the livers, please deliver them to my husband, Sentai. You will find him in the Drunken Toad to the east. That's a drunken toad. Alright, where am I going? Oh, everything's down there. Yes, we'll just go then. Wow, you changed quick. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Ah, so that's why you sent Lisa away. Yeah, it is a shinobi tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated in an alchemical agent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior. I'm sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. I'm a Dark Knight. I don't use blowguns. Maybe I should become an archer. Alright, what do you got for me? There, the soldier on the hill. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, it should fall within moments. Search your surrounding areas for Imperial soldiers. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the soldiers and use the blowgun with left click. Okay. Fuck! Did not mean to do that. But toy. Deep slumber? We just killed a fucking man. Oh well, I suppose he was garlic and it doesn't matter. Well done, my friend. Now give me a map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way. Keep watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Okay. Holy shit, that's a lot of Imperial dudes. Can I even hit that? That is a fucking miracle. How the hell? Okay. Anyone else over there? It's a really good thing they fall backwards instead of forwards. That man would have been dead. Surprised that didn't hit his hand. The last Imperial soldier crumbles to the ground in sleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Do I know? It's like another orange circle over there. I'll check that out. Oh. You don't even have a name, you're just Royce Sen's grandson. How's it feel to be named grandson? Grandfather is looking for me, you say? I cannot but go back just yet. I'm still searching for what which was taken from me. I was minding my own business, gathering mugworts, and some nasty lupin stole them right out of my hand. Would you ask the lupin if they would give me back my plants? Find them on the other side of the river. Oh, yeah, you think of it. That is not a motherfucking weasel. There's no way that's a fucking weasel. What the hell are you feeding your weasels? God damn. That's like the unholy matrimony between a Wolverine and a bear. Judging by the face, it looks like a snake snuck into that orgy somehow. Yeah, try getting that image out of your head. I love this stupid game. Come, GG, let us fuck up some serpents. Sweet. Where else am I going to see a car parkouring across the wilderness than this game? Oh, fuck are those craters? Oh, hey, you, Gary. Excellent work, Indolent. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south, Florminius. Once it was a base operations for the Garlean occupation, till 10 or so years ago when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the cache room serves as little more than a storage facility. I spied 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, debatable, I would ask that you incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. Let's climb up this thing. Oh, this is a hill. It's more like an uprooted piece of land. What the fuck blew up here? Whatever. There's one. Oh shit. The other one. 99! Still cutscene. The two centuries slumber side by side. No other. I need to turn that off. Auto scroll when I'm reading shit. Right up. Hey, Gary. We got 2 men asleep 2 inches from each other. Fine work, Indolent. You have a grift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. We should head over there first, though. The fuck are those? Hey, buddy! You would have us return some insignificant child's mugworts. Do not make us laugh. The whole area belongs to us, including any plants that may happen to be plucked by a child of man. That seems unusually petty. My bag of shit now. Alright. We good? We good. Let's return this to the kid. God damn it, Fake Join. Stop messing up my vibe. Did you get them to return my mugworts? I kicked their ass. There we go. Oh, thank you so much. I was trying to collect plants to make some medicine. Read about it in one of my grandfather's botany books. There are so many sick people in the village. I just wanted to help. There's one more thing I need for the medicine. Waterweed. I tried to fish some out of the river earlier with a pole. I didn't have much luck. Could you get some for me? Alright, let's see. I think it was controls. Activate nanobot! Oh, that's just right here. Do I need to collect multiple of it? Is there any others? No, just the one. Really surprised the music isn't muffled by the water. But hey, there's only so much you can do with water design. Or, sound design, rather. Alright. Did you get some water, weed? No, I'm just naturally glistening from diving into a river. Take your fucking weed. Hey, now I have everything I need. I'll go back to grandfather now. Thanks for your help. That kid's gonna die. He's gonna run into Imperials on the way back, and he's going to get killed for carrying medicine, which they're gonna say is a biochemical weapon of some sort. Depressing expansion. Hey, Yugiri. I'm back. Just had to punch some wolves in the face and dive into some water for some really good kush. What's up? Sir, the yarn from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will undress them personally. I'm Fergalicious. I mean, attention! Shortly you will all be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties are, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers! We didn't know the first thing about Magitech. It'll take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged by your kith and kin, rose up in rebellion. Therefore you bear the responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy or other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rebel. I'm needed at the castle. You in the orange shirt. Get the fuck out of it. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they are taken to the facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? I mean, yeah, sure, what are we standing around for? Then let us be about it. I don't know what the material's for. I'm just using it. The will to live. Yugiri is in her element. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for the others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. Come, Gigi. We have some reconnaissance to do. Or watching post, whatever. For mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. Ox cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. Second thought, this peaceful music is kind of... Oh, there we go. Back to Guardian chat. What the fuck is that? I summoned Quay in attack mode. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? Nothing out there but us rabbits. That is good. We may proceed as planned. The fuck is the plan? These ones shall not soon awake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did, these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. But have you disguised yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order? You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest. Hey, a Lalafell soldier. I'll say that every day. This one. This uniform appears to be more or less your size. That's it. With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of the uniform. You've chosen one to your liking, then? Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. Okay, I'll take a drink of water in the meantime. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in the bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms. In case the items in your possession are not to your liking. Oh, I don't know what that means. This is Kabuto and Teko. This Kabuto and Teko should match the Awagi and Hakama and Choka in your possession. And with that, you have a full set. I'm sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the villages a proper Imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, while I will be waiting to deal with them. Okay. Still count now that. Oops. That's full. Empty out my inventory off string. And we're gonna need that. How do you do, fellow Imperials? How do you like my salute? Changing of the guard, is it? About bloody time. Just look at these on. Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Oh wait, I didn't salute that time. Oh well. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining mine. I thought the others would be gone longer. Alright, you Gary. I think I'm out of it. That's good. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. We can dispose of the accused of the cursed uniform too. It is time we guide the villagers to freedom. God, how hyped the Garlean theme is. I'm here. Cutscene.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
Alizé, I know that's you.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hion's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question.
I swear his voice
Well,
changed.
we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help. All right?
A bit of a rough take.
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must, to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
I do it for the experience points. And hopefully a giant bed. So gotta take up carpentry. hell keeps paying me? Does Yugiri, like, just kind of slide me 1,052 gil? Like, you didn't see shit. Okay. Anyway. The daughter of the deep. Yugiri is at a loss of words. Apologies, Indolent. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they had the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet, I have to believe, that in their hearts of hearts, they still... No, it's not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they awake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at the posts, be reluctant to discuss it with each other. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last who I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Reminds me of the gate we fought that Rogadin dude. Yeah. I see something green over there. Hey, need the current. Swear to God, if you fucking hell. Let's try this again. Fuck off, top one! Alright, now what? Find a simple place for them to come to. Simple place looks like it's sparkling. Yeah, let's put his sleepy ass. Yugiri's medicine. Mother, is that you? Oh my God, fuck off, Taquan! What does your name mean? Pain in my ass? Because you're being one. Still don't know what this has to do with Yugiri being a daughter of the deep. That's the name of the medicine. Imperial soldier! Wake the fuck up! I want to go home. Stop! Why do you have a giant sword? Why are you a rabbit wife now? Just want a giant bed. Fuck off, Talcon! Spleech. Alright, Yugiri. What's up? Howdy.
Forgive me for making you search.
You are on circle on my map. It's fine.
It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
Oh yeah, Yugiri, your parents say hi.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father.
Ah, she sounds happy.
They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me.
Ah, yeah. You get that smile, Yugiri. You've earned it.
That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kaien and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all. Brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them, and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me?
He is short? I don't know.
He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
It will not always be so.
So I pray, and thus do I labor to see a new day dawn, regardless of my misgivings. When all is said and done, we can but carry on, together.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Alright. I sworn it was sunnier when we came out here. How long did she talk? Alright, let's head back to Namai. I found your grandson. I got him some really good weed. My grandson is at last returned. He told me all about how you helped him gain the ingredients he needed to make medicine. Well, I'm glad he has grown to be a kind-hearted boy. There's still much he need learn about discipline and manners. However, those Lupins should really know better than to stare from a mere child. The race was once famed for their loyal vassals, some of Doman's mightiest warlords. When Doma was crushed by the Empire, some of them managed to escape, choosing to live as bandits. It pains me to see a race once so proud fall so low. Something else we have Garlemald to thank for, I suppose. Alright, what's that drunken road? Alright, there's fucking tigers out here. I forgot about those. Do your business with me, traveler. Take some liver. Water serpent livers. Why did you think to bring these to me? My wife put you up to it, did she? My sincere thanks. I shall boil these and eat them shortly. Back in the days when I made a living transporting rice up and down the river, I used to slay any water serpents I saw, take them home to cook. Of course, that all stopped once the Empire blocked off the one river. It is thanks to nature and kind strangers like you that I'm able to put food on my table these days. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Alright, let's head back to the house of the Fierce, I guess. Parkour! Activate Nannybot. There we go. Okay. Come. We must tell the others of the airship and hear what they know of it. Uh-oh. Airship coming to burn down this place? What? Wow.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others. Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Oh, god damn it. Wasn't the point of coming to Doma's that he wouldn't
We
come
suspect
here?
this is a result of recent events in Gyr Urbania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation.
I blame the
He
golf
faced
bag.
the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
Can we make
know
a
his
nuke?
strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child!
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Damn.
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
Maybe a pause before you say what now? Maybe like a lunk? What the fuck, Alisaie? Like, that wasn't even, like, a second. That was just like, oh, she's walking away. What now? Give her a minute. I got a kilt, I guess. And I still have stuff that's better. Wait, no, that's because my inventory is full. I'll empty it off stream. This anyway. Path of no return. All warriors must choose their own path, as Gosetsu well knows. I will not persuade her. It is for her to think of on our master's words. I recognize the futility of her course. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life. It is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. Follow. Search for you, Gary. There then. Hi ho silver and all that. There. Yes, she is. God fucking damn it, that was loud. Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? No. Then you come of your own free will? The MSQ led me here. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. All castles in the state of our people. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, indolent. I will. Not alone. As I guess this is where we're headed MSQ-wise. I know the odds, I know what he's capable of, and that in an open confrontation I would likely die. But, if I do not, if I succeed, then countless lives will be saved. Doma, Alamigo, everything will change. One life for that world is a price I would pay 1,000 times over. What's this? What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Sure. Thank you. I can't well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Izuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard 2 rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Ah, stupid. Stupid. You know how this ends. And they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. Oh. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Oh no, what that was. Ignore that. Okay, where the fuck are we? All the way over there. You fucking. Oh my god. Let's find that stupid goddamn. So far away. Back in my day. Fuck off, Rhino Beetle! At least the music's good. Lady, you alright? Where the hell did you come from? Why do you have ears? Huh. Weird. Can I help her? Okay. Good luck with that, lady. Anything like the last point on the left side should be traversable. Yep. Oh, look at that wall. Look at it different. Fuck off, Appa. Alright. That's with us. We have 3 more to track down. Heaven Sword says there's about 2 over that way. Let's go ahead and head down and then turn down. Let's watch a little more exploration XP. Somewhere. Sorry, is that a motherfucking smiley face? Yeah, you can get bored making a game too. Otherwise, the Swallow's Compass. God, that is terrifying. Now we can head south to here. Still missing one. That crater. One of those hills between the gates. And the one over there. I'll get that later. Giant Buddha heads. Which is weird. Alright, Yugi, I'm here. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Okay. The time between seconds. Yuri has made a choice, and so have you. Zeno's itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the Moon Gates. The Magic Field will deactivate briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue onto this very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape, manners better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. According to the map, over there is a suitable hiding place, or I guess a place to search. Looking around now. Not looking around. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for the concealment. Sweet. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Zenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall in my very first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. Something tells me this is going to fail. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not one to be underestimated. Yeah, you might want to do that, KO2. All that remains is to wait. I trust you are ready. Ready's all over me, I suppose. How the hell did my armored ass get up there?
He comes.
No comment. Oh, there's that goofy golf bag dude. Right? Maybe I should change back to a lizard.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
God, he sounds like a bored cat.
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Yeah, seen more amusement from...
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Sounds like if he voiced my GPS, he'd be very passive-aggressive. Damn, maybe I should roll a ninja. Oh! We got a tussle. Yeah, no shit.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
Yeah, but Xenos is right there. I don't think you need your brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
You know, based on his other abilities, I'm not that surprised.
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
Yeah, don't check Cayenne like it's a pepper. Sup? I'm Dark Knight. How you doing?
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound.
This guy could read a recipe and, like, get millions of followers on TikTok. I wonder he became a voice actor.
Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come.
No.
Earn the honor.
What is this? Never let him use that word ever again. Well, time to get our ass kicked again, chat. I got dumbass with a golf. I'm gonna lick him. Keep on kicking. I am actually doing a little damage. There's dodging.
Yeah.
Look how Yutsuyu's just chilling on there. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. This seems way too simple compared to the first fight. Where's those flying swords? Oh, that ain't good.
This day you die! Leave this to me.
Okay. Did like 8% of his damage. That isn't exactly.
Alright.
Oh no. Here it comes. Yep. So is that motherfucking Gaius' theme? Oh no.
Fight on and more.
Run, beast, run!
Making reflections of himself.
Give me something to remember. Don't stop now.
Alright, slowly chipping away. That's a fine. Everything's fine.
Run!
Have to.
Give me something to remember.
No. What the fuck do you say? That was a thing that happened. Cutscene. Not a fan of fights where you have to fight through it and lose anyway, but oh well, whatever. As long as that's like the last one.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Champion's a strong word. I got just dragged into this mess.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean, Oriange? Okay. Oh great, we broke. Yeah, he beat our ass again. And I'm a pissed off rabbit wife. Pissed off rabbit wife. I can enunciate, I swear.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life.
What? Excusez-moi? Okay. Nani? I don't know how else to say what in any language.
Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live.
I'm sorry, what? I feel like we've turned a corner.
For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live.
Okay.
For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live.
You know, we were joking about him coming, but it sounds like he's this close to orgasming. In public, no less.
You are not worthy.
Oh, that's a burn. You guys are dead. Oh, nice knowing y'all. Does that guy have a motherfucking sledgehammer?
From them, you imperial dog!
I want that sledgehammer.
No, don't. You must flee.
Right? She should be dead.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away!
At least her armor is better than Emmerich's.
What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt.
I feel like we're reaching character development where I didn't see any time given to make it progress.
Came, all of us! For you! For ourselves! For Doma!
Yeah, this seems very... Where the hell is this coming from? This is like left field.
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
Oh, he's a poor little cat.
How wrong you are!
I'll say you will not help. I really didn't need you to heal me. I am living dead.
Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
Yeah, okay.
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
Everybody's dead but Zenos and you, Yotsuyu. And Zenos is bored.
My lord?
Sorry, does he have a dump truck ass? This all feels out of left field. Thanks for showing up, Alize. I'm still not entirely sure where all this coming to a head is suddenly coming from. I don't know, it feels like the writing got a little weird right now. Like, we reached the end of the arc before we even got to the middle of it. I don't think we were followed. Gods, no idea what was going through that man's head. I'm hardly glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphado. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. No. That still sounds like Beauty and the Beast. All the little angels. Issei is beside himself with emotion. Can you believe it? We face the Crown Prince himself and live to tell the tale. I have no idea what that means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor. And we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Alright, we better head off ourselves, aren't we? We've got a wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Weasel, can you fuck off? Right, fuck off! God damn. I should probably not program their... That's a weird ass looking horse. I should probably not program the mobs to, like, patrol that close to a quest objective. Right? How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can imagine. I've had worse. Suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. Shinobi, too. So, then he turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I ever seen.
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations, and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Huzzah!
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Give us money. How did Alphado show up?
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alisaie, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing.
Well, at least you learned a lesson. Don't fight men with golf-bag swords.
I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself.
Don't rub it in, Alisaie.
If you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
Ah, this is nice.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new Primal Slayer.
Fuck off, Alphinaud. Got a lot of people killed because of your Crystal Braves bullshit.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there.
I'm not getting any sass from you, young
behind
man.
No matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
She's not wrong.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
That sounds weird, but okay.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
Yep. And almost dying because of it. Never mind that.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Neat. I will be traveling to the Zim Steppe, Indolent. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked upon his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again. And no small comfort for you, if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fedora, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like us, he was born and raised in an Imperial Providence. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him, and maybe know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of things. Well, don't count on it. The beloved king returns to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Sharlayan or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to the inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move the hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak of personal experience. As much as Lord Hien intrigues this indolent, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome Aetheryte. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Hazim Steppe at once. Will you join us, indolent? I mean, sure, that's where the MSQ is going. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Domain Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you better contact us. All the sacrifices are our last resort, remember? Pardon me, my friends. We have many moms to travel before we reach Reunion. Hey, don't leave yet. Here, take this for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you, after what you did for us. Maybe stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the farm. Yep, meanwhile on the keep of Doma Castle. Oh, this bodes well.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Who are you talking about? I didn't fight Bahamut.
Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Maybe he's talking about Omega? Oh, shit. So you're gonna tear that bang out?
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear.
Because you were bored?
Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsmen of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Oh shit.
Oh, are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for.
Oh, holy shit. She has a strong arm.
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
Hey, that'd be a neat Halloween decoration.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Oh, there's more. Meanwhile, on the fringes of Gyr Abania. Wow, a lot of shit is going down. Holy shit, what the oh, is that where one of them landed? Oh my.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Oh my god, is that you? Is that you? Holy shit. Estinian, you son of a bitch.
If this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say, damn you, Alphino.
Nice. Bring in the Heaven Sword song there. Very nice. Here be the Zayla. Igiri is ready to guide you to the Azim Step. If all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Azim Step. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Asari. Alright, I'm gonna grab the last ether current here, and then I'm gonna call it straight. Things were done with Yon Shah. I can't whistle. What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, it's a rock there. A rock monolith, if you will. There it is. By the way, it's just a hit level 68. Let's explore what we can, and then I shall cut a stream. Taking a break tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday. Just so you know, no stream tomorrow, but stream on Friday will be a thing. woman still there, by the way? I'm fine. She's over there. There's something so far out there. Alright, loop around. Where does that go? Ah, guess she's gone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a shame. Thank you all so much for watching. We will continue this on Friday. Till next time, have a gentlemanly pose. Alright, take care. Bye.